Talk about Tim's progression from the first time you saw him.
Yeah, I was mentioning that. Kind of came in as just a thin jump shooter that learned how to use screens, how to cut. Obviously, from day one, he was a guy that we asked to score the ball, and he did that comfortably and eagerly. But his development physically, Coach Sanderson and in the weight room, significant, which allowed him to become a defensive presence for us. He rebounds the ball. He's just a complete player. He's worked very diligently on his ball handling. I know that's an area he's going to continue to work on, but in terms of improvement, I mean, he was just named the most improved player. Which is kind of unusual for a junior with his talent level, but he has worked so hard at just developing his entire game. And we're thrilled for him. He is a focused kid. He is prepared for the moment. He goes out and does workouts for NBA teams. He's going to work out very well because he's so competitive. So I don't know who they're going to bring in with him to work out, but I know how competitive Tim is. I really feel good about his moving forward and just kind of helping himself over the next months with these workouts.
How ready is Karras to kind of step in and fill that role that Hardaway had?
Well, he's not ready right now, but the good news is he's got enough game experience so that he understands the role, the responsibility. He can go to work in the weight room now and do what Tim did 2 years ago and get bigger and stronger and faster and play with more power. Karras will do that. He's very dedicated. And we've got a world-class practice facility out there that I know Karras and Nick and Spike, all of them will wear out this summer because of the opportunity they have in front of them, both Trey and Tim leaving.
Does this help these guys who didn't come in, who are NBA necessarily as NBA prospects, but then they see these two guys who are going to go and turn themselves into that? That's something that you see as a motivator. The guys would say, I wasn't that high rated, but I can get there.
Well, obviously at this level, I think every young man wants to play beyond college. I mean, they're going to help us compete for Big Ten championships and national championships. That's going to be in the equation. So, no doubt, these young fellas have seen both Tim and Trey put in the hours. I mean, work diligently during the summer, during the off season, before practice, after practice, on developing their skills and trying to make their game more complete with the time that they were here. So, and I know that they've got a little taste of it. They got a vision for it. They've got a taste of it now. And I really believe the three kids that I'm talking about, Nick and Karras and Spike, they're going to be working overtime to make sure that they continue in the tradition of us developing players.
You mentioned those three guys, and then obviously you'd like to have Tim back, but you do have options to replace that spot. Zach Irvin comes in, those three guys, if Glenn's back. You have options. Talk about what that kind of, you're not pigeonholed.
Well, I mentioned before, it wasn't like we didn't see this coming. We saw this 12 months ago when we offered Karras LeVert. It was pretty clear to us if Tim had a breakout junior year, after Trey's decision to test the waters after a freshman year, we better be prepared, like a good Boy Scout. So we saw this coming 12 months ago. And Tim had a great year. We had a great year. A rising tide lifts all boats. And, when you make it to Monday night, good things happen for a lot of kids, and that's exciting. But we do have kids in the program that understand the culture, that have, like I said, have a vision for how hard these kids worked. We have backcourt players coming in that we know are gifted, and they got to learn the culture, but it's a great opportunity for them also.